Okay, hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Della Chris. If you're new here, welcome. If you're not new, welcome back. We are a family of 5 living in a little under 200 square feet so that we can do our debt-free journey and eventually build a house by cash. So today what I'm going to be doing is showing you guys my actual grocery shopping and meal planning, and I'm going to try to do it all in under 20 minutes. So this is what I do. It's Sunday morning and this is what I do. So first what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you guys my y'all gotta excuse the place too because this is real life, but I'm going to show you guys the cabinet. That's what I do first, is shop my pantry, see what I have left from last week, and then based off of that, that's what I'll kind of prioritize when I meal plan. So let's look in here. Turn this around, hope y'all can see. Lots of peanut butter. Always need peanut butter. Okay. So I don't have much, but I do have this corn. I have some spaghetti sauce. We're gonna need a few more things for snack. And so we'll definitely be doing some type of spaghetti, and we'll definitely do something to use the corn. And that's the cabinet. That's the good thing about tiny living, is that you don't waste a lot of stuff. In here we have, let me see how many eggs we have. Oh, 4. Babe, did you put those eggs like that?
Yeah,
on each corner?
Yeah.
Okay, so we have 4 eggs. So I'm gonna need to get more eggs because Maya eats those every day for breakfast. And that's pretty much all we have in here. Let me see how much broth I have. Quite a bit of broth. And then the freezer, here's kind of like the most important thing because this is the meat. So I have 2 things of chicken. I just buy the chicken in like large quantities because it's less expensive that way. And so I'll put it in Ziploc bags and freeze it so I'm not thawing out the whole thing. And so that's a little hack. I have some frozen spinach. This Meyer just takes every other day for lunch if there's not leftovers. And then that's it. So I have 1 thing of beef, 2 things of chicken. So I'm gonna do that with my meals. So I'm gonna keep that in mind. All right. So that's what's in the kitchen. Let's meal plan. Excuse me, baby.
Come here.
I'm not baby.
Not you. I'm talking to Keziah. Okay. So a few things that I want to say before we start off is my meals, I've said this in one of my other videos, they need to be fast and quick. So like a 15-minute prep meal, because usually it's just me during dinner time. And then they need to be cheap because that's the goal right now, is to pay off debt. Yeah, and just like easy. So yes, there are fancier things that I can cook. Yes, there are healthier things that I can cook. So let me go ahead and do this disclaimer. I understand the importance of organic foods and grass-fed beef, and I get that, and that is the goal, and not doing things processed. But right now that's not where we are, and I think a lot of Americans are willing to go broke over that, and I don't really agree with that. So I don't know, and we're blessed that we don't have any like gluten restrictions, and I get that that's a real thing. So we don't have that. So we keep it real simple. We eat a lot of the same things over and over again. That's what makes this process really fast. And if you're struggling with that as a mom, because I know I did, when I went on a mission trip to Ghana and I saw that those mamas were feeding their kids, and this isn't everywhere in Ghana, there's a lot of wealth there, but in the villages where I was, they were feeding their kids like rice for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and they were the most content people I've ever met. And so that kind of helps me, like, and this is only 18 years of your kid's life. They can eat the same thing, and they can eat rice and beans. And the hope and the desire is that, like, this is temporary, right? Like, this is temporary. If I can zone in and feed my kids a few of the same meals right now, later on down the line, we'll be able to feed them, you know, higher quality things and more variety. So, but they will survive. It'll all be good. You will survive. You can eat this. You will be fine. Just because I know I'm going to get in the comments, well, that's processed, and I get that. So the goal is cheap, fast. That's the goal. So here we go. I'm going to turn this. Okay. So here's my paper. Already scribbled on because, you know, mom life. Okay. So hopefully you guys can see this and it's not too dizzy. This is literally the clipboard I use. I do my budget on here. I do my meal planning on here. And all I do is, I'm going to go really fast. Don't judge my spelling. I'm human. Monday, And I literally just write it down like this. I know some people use electricity. They'll use like spreadsheets and stuff like that, electronics, but y'all, when it comes to budgeting and actually sticking to stuff, I found that if it's simple, you're more likely to stick with it. So based off what I had, we're definitely doing spaghetti, and I'll probably do broccoli. Frozen veggies are going to be your lifesaver when you're on a budget, so just keep that in mind. Then Tuesday, let's see what we can do Tuesday. Okay, so I have a list of meals. I think I might have it on here. Yes, these are like our rotation meals, and so I can look on here real fast and pull something, and it helps me go so fast. I wanted to try the crock pot chicken with stuffing, so let's do that Tuesday. I'm so glad it's getting cold outside. And I'll do that with green beans. And then Wednesday we'll probably have leftovers. And then I know I had that other chicken in there, so I'm going to do like crock pot cracked chicken. And crock pot is easy because I don't have to stand over it and actually cook something. And then I want to do the sausage with rice this week. Rice, and I think that's what we'll do. And then sometimes I like to have like an emergency meal on hand, so we'll do like hot dogs and chili, which is not my favorite, but whatever. Keeping the goal in mind here. And then Wednesday, or one of the days of the week, we'll do leftovers. And so then I start to go down the list and I write down what I need from each meal. So like the spaghetti and broccoli, I need 1 can of sauce. I need frozen broccoli. And then the stuffing, this is my first time doing this, but I think it's going to be one of our rotation meals because it's so easy. So what I'll usually do, if I pinned it on Pinterest, I'll just go back to Pinterest and I'll look at what the recipe was, but I just wrote it down here so that I can go faster for you guys. So I need some chicken broth.
I got baby in my Yes, I do.
I need cream of chicken. I need 1 can of that. I need a box of stuffing. So we'll see how this breaks down, if it's cheap, if it'll like stick into our rotation meals, but I think it will, and if the kids like it, because you know. I also need to get some green beans to go with that. Again, just a frozen bag of green beans. And I need to get, I know I need to make baby food for Trini, but y'all, time. Once football season's over, I can do that. Okay, and then I like to have hot dogs or something like that on hand anyways, just for emergencies. Emergency meaning like it's dinner time, something went wrong with another meal or something like that, and I don't want to put all the kids in the car to go get something. But I have a folder in my phone. It's called, can y'all see this? It's called groceries. And so what I do is I keep a running list in here of stuff that I know that I need to get. The only thing on there is ranch seasoning, so I've already gotten that. But yeah, if I know that I'm gonna need something throughout the week that we ran out of, I keep it in there. Oh yeah, soap. We need some dish soap. I keep it in there, and then I'm able to just go to that. So this is our list. We're done. I'm just now going to go to the app with you guys and show you real quick how I order my groceries. I just have the Walmart grocery app on my phone. If you're not using their free pickup, you need to. I know there are better options for Walmart when it comes to shopping, but again, keep focused on the goal, and then you can make those changes in your life. So literally I do this on the way to the church, or like right now it's Sunday morning, I wake up like at 6, 7 and I try to get the groceries in. I've found that if I get them in before service, then I can pick them up after, but you'll have to see how you can do it. The cool thing about this is it helps you stay on budget, and it totally sounds like I'm sponsored by them. I'm not, guys. I really like this service. But yeah, so just try to not get distracted by the featured items, but it's just, for me, it's so much easier than going in the store and not getting distracted. So anyways, let me stop talking so we can get this over with and I can get my order in so I can pick it up. So I just start from the top of my list, so right here, and then I go down. I'll have 2 hands, but I'm holding the baby in another hand, so let's make this happen. Okay, so spaghetti sauce. I usually like I think it's Classico, but you know, budget. So we're just gonna get the Great Value stuff. There we go. Season it real well. You will be okay. Okay, so y'all should be able to see better now. I realized y'all weren't even able to see. Okay, so box stuffing. Mix, okay, and then green beans, and you get faster at this the more you do it. Green beans, I should have put frozen, not fresh. Okay, there we go. And then you can also put these little hearts. Y'all know this if you use it, but if not, yeah, you can heart it, and it makes your grocery shopping easier and faster. So ranch style seasoning, I use that on everything, so I will probably let's see, ranch style seasoning. Okay, there's the package, but these little individual packages, they're like more expensive than just buying. Let me see, I'm trying to find this. Like this thing is, it's 8 ounces. Let me see. I want to get something like that, but let me see if there's a smaller one. There's not. Okay. So we're going to be spending $7 on seasoning. But this will last forever. I just wish there was a little bit smaller than that, but that's it. It'll last me for a while. Move that email. Okay, so that's the ranch seasoning. Let's see. And then cream cheese. And I know that a lot of, like, some name brand stuff tastes a lot better than the off-brand stuff, but again, we're talking about short-term sacrifices. And then cheese. I'm gonna get 2 of these because I'll probably smush some of those up for the baby too. Then you get baby food just for. Yeah, and this stuff isn't cheap. So this week I think I'm just gonna make a bunch of baby food. You'll see that. And then they will show you an overview of what you ordered. And I was under the $50 budget, which is good. Oh, see, this is why I like this. They remind you what you ordered. I forgot oatmeal. We always do oatmeal. Okay, so then if you forgot anything, it'll be there. And also a cool thing is if you forget something, they will, you have time to add it after you do your order. So I'm just going to pick
My hand is still white.
Our time for pickup right there.
It's the same color as sisters.
And then you can update
My sisters have the same thing.
your payment. And you place your order. Exactly $50. Look at that. thank you for ordering. You have until 9 a.m. today to make changes to your order. So I'll usually go back over my list and check it out and make sure everything is correct, and then I'm good. And then we turn y'all around so you can see me. The sun is weird. Can y'all see me? So then we go by after church, usually pick it up, bring it home, and that's it. And so I don't have to worry about going in the store. I don't have to worry about the fact that I don't have what I need to cook dinner when I need to cook it. So yeah, if you're new to my channel, subscribe if you like this kind of stuff. I'll try to do this with you guys at least once a month so y'all can see how I do it. I know y'all wanted to see me cook one of the meals, and so I'll do that pretty soon to show you like the exact time frame that I cook it in real time. So you can do this. It's easy, guys. Comment below if you use a grocery pickup. Let me know your favorite grocery pickup. Let me know if this is helpful and what videos you want to see. If you're new here, be sure to subscribe so we can hit our 1K goal by the end of the year. Bye, guys.